listening to, you are absolutely listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, it's Friday afternoon. And you're listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. And whether you're down the street, around the corner, somewhere across America, or somewhere around the world, we want you to sit back and enjoy it. This is Ladies Afternoon at the Farm, and we're going to bring our guest on in here a little bit later, and she'll be explaining some business ventures that she's in. But in the meantime, we're delighted to have you. Here's what we want you to do. Reach out. However you reach out to touch people, text, email, however you do it. Reach out and tell them that the George Espenlaub Show is live right now on Spreaker.com. Not only that, you can tell them you can listen to it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, CastBox. It will be, after the program's over, it'll be on iTunes Podcasts. It'll be on Google Play Podcasts. We're on the VIP network out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we reach not only down the street, around the corner, across America, but we reach around the world. And it's all because of you. You make it possible. I do want to say before we go any further, this portion of the program is sponsored by Lori Newman, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. And you can find her at marykay.com/LNewman7. That's marykay.com/LNewman7. For all your skincare needs, ladies, look her up. marykay.com/LNewman7. And with no further ado, before I say anything, I want to tell Charlie that he did another fantabulous, is that a word? Fantabulous? Anyhow, that's an Espenlaub word. He did a fantabulous job. A fantabulous job in his introduction today. If you've never met Charlie, you're in for a real treat. All right, ladies, this is Friday afternoon. Some of you are working, some of you are out and about, some of you are at home cleaning and doing whatever you do, taking care of the kids. This is your afternoon, and we're usually, in fact, I don't know if we've ever done an afternoon show before in all the years we've been broadcasting, but we decided to do a ladies' afternoon show today. Tonight we'll be back on at 8 o'clock, and we'll have a very, very special guest. But this is your afternoon. Here's what we want to do. You might be tired because you put in a long work week, whether it be home, that's a job in itself, or somewhere out there working. But regardless, we want to loosen you up. The weekend is almost here. And so, this is one of our favorite Friday songs that we play. And ladies, this is for you.
a self-made woman like me.
All right, that's the kickoff. Man, I'll tell you what, this bunch at the Funny Farm is wound up, cranked up, and ready to go. The weekend is just about ready to start. And if you just fell in, stumbled in, or somebody pushed you in, or you intentionally came in, you're listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. And when you come into our world, you are in for a treat. We have two goals here in mind. Excuse me. Number one, we want to make you smile. Preferably, we'd like to make you laugh, regardless of circumstances, the situations, the things that you're facing, the things that you're going through. Maybe we can lighten the load for just a few seconds and bring a smile to your lips and possibly even a laugh. The second thing is we want to make you just as goofy as the rest of us. So that's our goal. If we could do one of those two things, preferably we would love to do both of them. But we want you to enjoy yourself this afternoon. This is the ladies' afternoon here at the Funny Farm. Hey, let me remind you, the chat room is open. Come on in. Just come on in. When our guest comes on, you can ask her some questions. You can mingle with people. We don't have no chairs in our chat room because we do a lot of dancing around here. So there's no need to put chairs out, put them away, bring them back, put them away. You know what I'm saying? So we do a lot of dancing around here. And speaking of dancing, remember, the chat room is open. Don't be afraid. Nobody will bite you. But here at the Funny Farm, we have people inside, right here in the radio studio. There's a big dance floor, and Miss Ernestine leads everybody in the dance thing, you know, and they tap their feet and snap their fingers, bob their head, and shake their booty. And then on the outside, because people can't get in, you know, there's too many people, they're outside in their rickshaws and their tractors, their automobiles, their pickup trucks, whatever means of transportation they could get here in, it's out there. And, you know, they're sitting on the hoods and in the back of the trucks, and we've even got a couple people that's sitting up in the tree, up on them big, thick limbs that's out there. But not to worry, they'll be all right. So, we want to do one more thing to loosen you up, because it's Friday afternoon, it's almost the weekend, so let's get it.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your desire. Well, we're all built in right. We just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the fire, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. Can make it together. Yeah, yeah. till it gets better, even if it takes me forever. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Hey, we can make it. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. We can make it if we try.
All righty. This portion of the radio show, ladies and gentlemen, is being sponsored by Lori Newman, a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. Look her up, marykay.com/LNewman7. That's marykay.com. And I had to laugh. My belly was growling. I don't know with these mics. I'm sure somebody heard it. But anyhow, marykay.com/LNewman7 for all your skincare needs. Look up marykay.com/LNewman7. And we're going to bring her on here in just a moment. If you were with us on Wednesday night, my, oh my, oh my, we started out wonderful. My friend from Athens, Georgia, Rick Fowler, who's the leader of the Rick Fowler Band. If you folks down there are listening, you know exactly who I'm talking to. We had him on, and he was on our show before. And my, oh my, anything and everything that could go wrong went wrong that night. We lost the sound several times while we were talking. And if it wouldn't have been for the listeners that was in the chat room, we'd have just kept on going. But it would go out, then it would come back, and the people was telling us it's gone, it's off, it's back, it's here, it's okay, it's not okay. And we fought with that monster for I don't know how many minutes or how long of a time, until finally we just decided, this thing isn't being nice to us tonight, so we pulled the plug. We found out two things. Number one, Spreaker was doing maintenance on the site that night, and some people got a notice when they signed on to the radio show that perhaps you couldn't hear this or wouldn't be available, but nonetheless, and I didn't know that. So we're hoping that was the case and it wasn't with any of the equipment here in the studio. But whatever, things seem to be working fine today, and we're on our way. And by the way, we're going to have Rick back soon. We just want to make sure everything is up and kosher and running the way it should be. I was going to say something else, and I can't remember what it was because I was lip tripping in another direction. But anyhow, all right. Oh, tonight, before we bring our guest on, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the George Espenlaub Show will have as his guest Dave, the caregiver. Now, maybe some of you have heard him on radio. He's syndicated. He's all across America. Dave, the caregiver. And in fact, I think he wrote a book, Dave, the Caregiver's Caregiver. He has personally experienced it and is still experiencing the caregiving of his wife. And you'll hear his story tonight and what he does and how he helps hundreds of thousands of people cope. And we live in that day and age where there are a lot of caregivers out there, whether it be for a parent, a child, whatever. But this man knows exactly what he's talking about, and he'll be with us tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the George Espenlaub Show. So we're coming back tonight, and make sure you tell your family and friends all about it. He will be with us, Dave the Caregiver, will be with us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So, we're going to bring our guest on, Lori Newman, entrepreneur, mom, wife, medical secretary, student. Lori, did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I would say that that's about enough, don't you?
Yeah, it's a lot. How I manage to juggle it all, I really don't know, but I do. It's not easy, but it gets done.
Well, that's good. That's the main thing. It gets done.
Right.
So, Lori Newman, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. Well, that's a mouthful right there.
It is.
And your website is marykay.com/LNewman7.
Yes. Yep. You can go right to the website and you can make your purchase right there. Off the website, I do not actually have the website set up where you can do your payment through that, but when you place your order, I automatically get an email, and then I actually contact you for payment information, and we do payment a different way rather than right off of the website.
Gotcha. So even though if they go to marykay.com/LNewman7, they can order there, and then you'll get the notice, and then you do the billing or whatever the billing system is. It goes from there. Okay, I got you.
Yep.
For all your skincare needs. Now tell me something. And this is ladies' afternoon at the farm, and not only people listening now, but there's many people that goes back and listens to the program even after it's all over. Some people even download it. But regardless, tell me, if I walk into any retailer out here, any brick and mortar store, I can find you got to remember, I'm a man, so I can see a sign or a poster hanging up somewhere in an aisle that says beauty, cosmetics, or whatever they say. But just about every retailer, every brick and mortar store out here has one of them thingies with all kinds of stuff for ladies. Stuff for your eyes, stuff for your face, stuff for your hands, stuff for this, stuff for that. So tell me something. What makes Mary Kay so different?
The quality of the product. And it's not just, I have to admit, years ago when I would hear Mary Kay, I automatically would think, oh, makeup. But I got to tell you that once I actually went to a Mary Kay event, and I realized that it isn't all about makeup. It's about skincare. And us women, we're always worried about how our face looks and the wrinkles and the bags under our eyes and the puffiness. And so the one thing that Mary Kay is really, really known for and good for is the skincare products. I was never one ever to have some kind of skincare regimen on a daily basis. I just never did until I went to a Mary Kay spa experience, and I actually used the products on my face and could tell an instant difference that night. I realized then that I should have been doing this skincare regimen way before now. If I would have started when I was younger, I wouldn't have these wrinkles. So it really is, you're paying for the quality with Mary Kay, and it lasts for quite a while because you're not having to use so much product every day you use it.
How'd you
So I would say that the quantity or the quality is what makes it stand out.
how did you get started in Mary Kay?
Well, like I said, I was invited by the actual Mary Kay director, one of the directors here in my area, invited me to a Mary Kay spa experience, and so I went. I was a little leery at first, and I went to this spa experience, and I got to actually use the product. And at first, she had talked to me about becoming a consultant that night, and I was like, yeah, no, because I'm involved in some other things. I'm also going to school, so I just thought, where would I have the time to do that? But I did purchase some product. I didn't even purchase the skincare product that night because and that's what I really, really wanted. But I did purchase a couple of things, and then I left there that night, and it was just on my mind constantly. And so then I had another appointment with her, one-on-one. We did a color appointment, and she did my color when we actually used the makeup. And she told me what products would work best for like my face shape, my eye shape, my eye color. And she gave me a makeover. And so that same night, she asked me if I wanted to make a wish list, and I did. And she knew I had a birthday coming up, so she, of course, secretly went to my husband and said this is what she would like for her birthday. This is on her wish list. And once my husband decided to make that purchase, she contacted me, and she's like, I really hate to see you spend this money on a product or on this product when you could actually spend the same amount and you can become a consultant and you can have $395 worth of products in your kit, and you would only have spent $100. And so I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought it makes sense. I want that skincare that is in that kit, and so it just made sense for me to become a consultant and share the products with other women and make them feel just as good and fabulous as I did that night that I went to that spa experience.
I guess us men should tip our hat to your husband because most of us males would have said, "Do what? Say again, how much?"
Right. Right.
What, are you out of your mind? You know, but we have to tip our hat to your husband for not only agreeing to buy whatever, but to bump you ahead, to urge you on to become a consultant. I think that's commendable of him.
Right. Yes. And I didn't want to do it. I did discuss it with him. I didn't want to do it without his blessing. And we went back and forth with it for a little while, and then we just decided that it just made sense. And so here it is. I mean, the rest is history. And I will tell you that after using all of the products, I will never go back to using any of the drugstore cosmetics or skincare anymore, because I really, truly believe in the Mary Kay products. And I have such a huge difference. I see a huge difference in my skin since I've been using these products. And I can say I 100% stand behind them. If I couldn't stand behind it 100%, I wouldn't be trying to sell it to other women around me.
Do you have now you got to help me along here because this is foreign territory to me. But do you have like parties or get-togethers or whatever it's called? Do you have that kind of thing going on in your business?
We do. We do. We like to call them a beauty experience. We don't like to call them party anymore. And even if you just have 2 or 3 women around your table, that's considered a beauty experience. And the good thing is about a beauty experience is you're not just looking at the product, you're using the product. You're getting to actually see the difference. What we do when we do a beauty experience and we do the skincare is we only have, I know it's going to sound crazy, but we only have you do one half of your face so that you can see the difference with the side that doesn't have the product on it and the side that does have the product on it. So you can actually see it that night. You can see it while you're doing it. So you get to touch it and feel it and experience the products yourselves when we do a beauty experience. And it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of people. It can only be 2 or 3 people just around your table, my table, or we even have training nights that us consultants go to here in Bridgeville, and we bring guests for our models. And at the same thing, when you come as a guest or come as one of my models, you get to try the products that we have that night. And it's different training nights. Some nights it's skincare, some nights it's color, or it's matching the right foundation, because 90% of women out there you are using the wrong color foundation, and we can get you color matched to make sure that you're using the right foundation. So you get to learn, you just learn a lot about your skin and skincare and what products work for you and what makes you look your best and feel your best.
I was at an event several weeks ago, and there happened to be a Mary Kay lady there with her display. I'm telling you, she had everything but the kitchen sink, and that might have been somewhere. Maybe she had that under the table. But I mean, she had more stuff than you could shake a stick at. And I happened to strike up a conversation with her, and she was telling me that she had just come back from Dallas. I guess they had their convention, and she was telling me about the area of people in the area, and how well she was doing, and all this stuff. And I just kind of stood there and looked at all that stuff. Number one, I was amazed, and she was by herself. I was amazed that she toted all that stuff out of whatever she came in into this facility, and then when it was all done, she took it all out of the facility and put it back in her vehicle. So that amazed me.
Right.
But she was one of them enthusiastic people. You could tell she had a good head on her shoulders for the business. And so I just kind of marveled. I marveled more at her stuff than I did about anything else. And you don't have to answer me if you don't want to. But if, let's say, a woman out there would like to come on board with Mary Kay or become a consultant, what do they have to do? And is there, I guess there is an initial cost, right?
There is an initial cost. All they would have to do is contact me. We're always looking for people to join our team. It is a lot of fun. Right now I have 3 team members under me, and we don't want to stop there. I've only been doing the Mary Kay since the end of April, and I have become what you call a red jacket, which means I have the 3 team members that are under me. I've become a red jacket, so I actually get to choose my red jacket. And so any Mary Kay beauty experience that I go to or Mary Kay event, I will be wearing my red jacket. There's a lot of bonuses that come with that, and the product discounts that you get. But in order to become a consultant, you just have to contact me. I do have one bestie voucher left that gives you $25 off to become a consultant, the original cost is $100 plus $10 shipping, so it's $110. But you use that Bestie certificate, and that gives you $25 off your startup fee. And but for $100 or $75, you are getting in your kit everything that you need to start your business, and it's $395 worth of product for $100 or $75 if you use that voucher that I have. So you can't beat that. And the products that you get in your kit, you don't only just use for your demos when you do your beauty experiences, but you get to use them yourself. And that's the fun part about it. So you're using it and you're seeing the difference in your skin, and then you can go out and share that with your friends, your family, everyone around your friends and family, and they get to see what this product actually does and in how well it really truly works, and it's worth the money. It's worth it.
So how do they get up with you if they want to become a consultant?
Well, they can hop on my website, and I think there's a place on your website or on my website that they can actually message me. They could also go to Facebook, and my Facebook page is Lori Newman, Independent Mary Kay Consultant, and they can instant message me there. And my phone number is also listed on my website, as well as on my Facebook page, if they can get in touch with me. And my Facebook page will also give you my email address.
Okay, so they can go to marykay.com/LNewman7, and they can contact you through that, or they can go to your Facebook page, your business page, right? It's like a Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, they can go there, and what is that again?
That is, it is Lori Newman, Independent Mary Kay Consultant.
Okay, and they could PM you off of that, or PM
Yes.
to that, however that thing works. But they can contact you there. Okay, your phone number is listed on your marykay.com/LNewman7, so they can get a hold of you by your email, by your Facebook page, by your Mary Kay page or website. So there's all different kind of ways they can get a hold of you, right?
Yes, that's correct.
How far can someone go in this thing?
You can go all the way to the top. It's really, you can go as far as you want to go. It is up to you. You can do as many beauty experiences as you want. You can do as less as you want. I mean, even if some people just want to do it as a hobby just so that they can get the consultant discount on their own products. So it really is up to you as far how far you want to take it. I mean, I know our director that I'm under, she's been doing this for, I want to say 9 or 10 years, maybe even longer than that. And her first 3 months into doing this, she had earned a car, and she's driving around a Mary Kay car that Mary Kay pays for, and she doesn't have to pay out of pocket for that. So it really is up to you and how far you want to take it. Do you want to continue to just be a consultant, or do you want to go all the way to the top and end up becoming a national sales director for your area?
So there really was a Mary Kay, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. We just recently, not too long ago, celebrated her birthday. Yep.
So this one woman started this Mary Kay thing. I don't know how long ago it's been. But I guess Mary Kay's been around a long, long time, huh?
Yes, it has. It's been here for quite some time. And it's not going anywhere. Or just keep rising to the top. They're actually on August the 15th. We're actually launching a new skincare line that is all natural for those people that are, don't like certain things, certain ingredients, paraben free and all that good stuff. That line's being launched on August the 15th, as well as some new fall products that are coming out. So they're constantly, all the time, coming out with new products. When you think that that's it, we've got it all, there can't be any more products out there that they're going to release, lo and behold, they're coming out with something different. So it's always something new. It's never always the same old product. But even if you think it's the same old product, it still works.
Well, a man once told me, things don't work because they're old. Things work because they're good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what Mary Kay is. And I stand up behind it 100%. I wouldn't be trying to sell it to somebody if I didn't believe in it myself. And there's also a men's line. They have a men's skincare line. So it's not just for women.
Okay.
Yeah.
That set me back here a little bit. I kind of wheeled away from. I kind of got wheeled away from the microphone there for a second. That's different. Now I forgot what I was going to ask you, but I know what I was going to ask you, and I'm trying to think in my head. That don't always work right, but I'm trying to think. Do they ever run TV ads or radio ads?
No, I've never seen a TV ad or a radio ad. The name being out there and everyone telling everyone about it is how they have become so big, so huge. You do see them every once in a while. They are our products are in magazines, in a lot of the beauty magazines, but for the most part, you will not see a TV ad or a radio ad for Mary Kay.
That's amazing, especially now, this day and age, where everything and anything is being advertised on television. But as you're talking, I was trying to think, did I ever see or hear a Mary Kay radio or TV commercial? And as far as I could recollect, I could never remember of seeing or hearing one. And that,
No.
I guess that speaks well for it, because the brand itself has sold itself by one person at a time, and that person telling others, and just like a domino effect, it just kept spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading.
Exactly. Word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best advertisement.
So, Lori Newman, Mary Kay independent beauty consultant for all your skin care needs. MaryKay.com/LNewman7. Look her up if you're interested in the product, if you're interested in becoming a consultant. Look her up. MaryKay.com/LNewman7. And they can find you on your business page on Facebook. And it's what?
It's Lori Newman, Independent Mary Kay Consultant.
And there they can leave you a message, or they can, and they can go to MaryKay.com/LNewman7, and there they can see that your email address, and so they can reach you. So, ladies, reach out to Miss Lori for all your skincare needs. Did I say that right? Reach out, ladies.
You did.
Yeah, for all your skincare. It's like I said in the beginning. I've never done a ladies' afternoon show here at the Funny Farm, and I kind of like it. This is ladies' afternoon at the farm, where we're zeroing in and we're talking about the ladies' things. So, Miss Lori, I thank you for taking the time to come on.
Thank you for having me.
Give your regards to your husband and your children, and tell them we said hello. And I trust that your business will just keep on blooming and blooming and blooming.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. And we'll talk at you later.
Okay, thank you.
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty interesting. It's Ladies' Afternoon here at the Funny Farm, and you're listening to the George Espenlaub Show, and we are having Ladies' Afternoon at the farm. Wow. Now listen, if you're listening and you know that someone else didn't get a chance to listen today, or they might have forgot about whatever, but if you're listening and you know that other people needs to hear this, other ladies, tell them. And tell them to look up the George Espenlaub Show on Spreaker.com, or you can bounce off of my Facebook show page, the George Espenlaub Show, and you can bounce right off of there and into Spreaker. And we're on numerous platforms and stations here, there, and everywhere. There's that frog again. So tell folks that you can come back and you can listen to this radio show anytime that you want. Not only this one, but the previous shows that's put up. You can listen to all those. You can even download them, and it don't cost you one little penny. Download them as many as you want, and you can do with them whatever you want. So you'll never miss a show. But it's always good to be in our live shows, because we do all of our shows live, but you'll never miss an episode. I'll be right back after I take a breath. How about that?
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come
listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. And I can guarantee you it's a whole lot safer in our world than it is out there in the real world. Hey, we never did a Friday afternoon ladies show before. In fact, I don't think we've ever done an afternoon show, much less a ladies' afternoon show. I had a lot of fun doing this thing. We're not quite done yet, but it's been, and that was interesting, that Mary Kay stuff. So, and we have other entrepreneurs that's going to be our guests, because it's not always the celebrity and the high-powered this and the high-powered that. Just plain, ordinary, everyday folks that's really out here busting it. You know what I'm saying? To get a job done. They're chasing their dreams. They're doing everything that they possibly can in the right manner, and reaching out and networking and marketing and so on and so forth. So it's not always the highfalutin stuff, the bright lights and the stars and the glitter and the glamour. But we've got people out there that are just getting it done every single day, and they have a dream and they're reaching for it. So we have other entrepreneurs that we're going to be bringing on and let them tell their story about their product and what their dreams are and how they want to build their business. Tonight at 8 p.m. we will be back, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for the second half of today's shows. We're running a doubleheader. 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Time. We'll be back, and our guest will be radio syndicated host Dave the Caregiver. He's got a tremendous, incredible story about him and his wife and what he has done and how he's doing it and what he'll continue to do, and he can help you. A lot of people out there giving care to parents and children and so on and so forth. If you want to learn something tonight, you pass the word and tell everybody that Dave the Caregiver will be here, and he will be sharing with us how to get your tongue right, Espenlaub, how to survive, how to maintain while you're giving care to a loved one or to someone else. So 8 p.m. tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we got plenty of time to spread the word. Dave the Caregiver will be with us. Very interesting topic. And you tune in tonight. Wow, it's been a good afternoon. Let's do this.
You're the only one who sees.
Oi, 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 oi.
Wow, that dude, that dude is a serious problem, I would say. Goodness gracious. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, Romans, and countrymen, especially the ladies, because this was Friday afternoon with the ladies here at the farm. Man, I had a good time, and that time just went by so fast. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to come back tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and join us for a very interesting guest, Dave the Caregiver. 8 p.m. tonight, so pass the word, spread the word, tell everybody. 8 p.m. tonight on the George Espenlaub Show right here at Spreaker.com. Excuse me. You can go to my Facebook radio show page, the George Espenlaub Show, and you can read all about it. We're about ready to post everything up there for tonight's show. First time we did a doubleheader on a Friday, and the first time we've ever done a Friday afternoon ladies program. So maybe we're on to something. What do you think, Charlie? Maybe we can do this again? I'd like that, huh? But wow, we've had a great time this afternoon. I thank you for tuning in, and I thank all those that's going to be tuning in, because you can come back and listen to the episode if you missed it. You can listen to all the previous programs. Wow, such a delight. This technology just blows me away. Hey, go to our George Espenlaub Show page on Facebook and look at the video on there. I spent several hours with my good friend Neil Haley out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania yesterday at Bethany Beach here in Delaware, not too far from me. Former pro wrestler, get it right, Espenlaub. Former pro wrestler, media expert, tremendous man, a big man. I mean, this man, he towers over everybody. But I had a delightful time, so go to the George Espenlaub Show page on Facebook, and you can see the video. We walked and we talked. First we had coffee, then we walked and talked around Bethany Beach. So check us out. You talk about a real, what is it, Mutt and Jeff? You talk about a real Mutt and Jeff team? That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in this afternoon. I trust that you had a good time. I sure did. And we're going to do this more often. I guarantee you, we're going to do it more often. That was fun. So until tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, this is George Espenlaub saying God bless you wherever you're at. If it's nighttime, have a great night. If it's daytime, have a great day. But listen to me. The weekend, let me get rid of that frog. The weekend is about to begin. Now listen to me very carefully. When you go out there, don't you dare drive. Don't get drunk and drive. You understand? Your life is important to someone else, your loved ones, and other people's lives are important to their loved ones. So be careful out there. Don't drink, don't drive, all right? But until 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, this is George Espenlaub saying God bless you. May he keep you right in the center of his hand. And until then, I'll see you later.